back to hold you down. I don't wanna leave you, baby.
Hey sexy butterflies, it's your fave mushroom fairy Kira, and I'm back with another video. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you're here to stay. It's very cute, pretty, moisturized Demir over here. So if this video or if I'm your vibe, I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get into today's video. So I've been noticing a growing debate on Twitter when it comes to representation in the media for young Black girls, teenage Black girls, that coming of age phase where it's that transition from teenagehood to adulthood, and how there isn't a lot of representation for Black girls in that area. Now, one of the tweets that I saw that really stuck out to me and that I agreed with was, I want a Gilmore Girls type of show for Black girls. I want to see a monoracial Black mom and daughter having fun, being loved and adored by everyone in their communities. Everyone wants them romantically, etc. I don't want to see Black girls assaulted in media. They also said, that already happens every day in real life. I want to see a suburban Black girl being treated the way Rory was treated. Like, Rory was kind of a brat, and she still got treated like a princess for the most part. I don't want to see the single mom trope, though. Also, I'm aware recently Black women have been getting more representation in Western media, but I don't think it's usually that favorable. I kind of enjoy the mediocre white shows. I low-key want that for Black girls. Sue me. Now, there were a lot of similar tweets like this in agreement, and it caused a certain side of Twitter to go into an absolute uproar and start calling these people anti-Black and state that their idea of positive representation is basically wanting to be in white suburbia and being chased by white men.
What?
I honestly wish that I had taken some screenshots of the ridiculous things that was being said. Like, I was literally losing brain cells trying to even understand the reasoning or how we even got to the anti-Blackness part. Somebody even said, y'all 25 crying about being represented on Amazon Prime YA TV shows. It's time to cut on Beauty and Black, boo.
Yes, sir. I'll let her know. Excuse me, Mrs. Bellery.
What the fuck do you want? Why the fuck are you bothering me when you see that I'm working?
I'm sorry.
What is it? Spit it out. What the fuck is it?
Ma'am, Royce.
Roy? Go tell Roy's stupid ass I don't give a fuck what he's talking about. Matter of fact, look in the mirror and tell me that I look like I would give a fuck about what the fuck Roy has to talk about, that stupid motherfucker. Matter of fact, you look stupid. You look like you stink. You look like you haven't showered in 5 days. Actually, I don't even know why the fuck you're here. Get the fuck out of my face. You're fired. Talking about Roy said, I don't give a fuck what that stupid motherfucker said. You know what? Come back here. Shut my fucking door. Get the fuck out.
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh, I feel like saying this is going to sound bad, but he really does appeal to a certain demographic of Black people, and he's been repackaging it and reselling it to the community for years, and it's worked for him. You know, he's a billionaire now, but none of his shows are comfort shows. Even in his earlier things, when there was a little hee ha ha comedy relief, there was still a lot of trauma, a lot of pain on display. And I feel like that's the point that people are missing. We don't have any Black comfort shows for young Black girls. Please name at least 5 shows. If you can name at least 5 shows in the comments that are specifically catered to teenage Black girls and young adult Black girls that are just comfort, easygoing shows, then you know what? I will take back everything that I said in this video. Some people will say Abbott Elementary, and trust and believe, I love Abbott Elementary. I'm obsessed with it. Like Quinta, she literally understood the assignment. But let's not be disingenuous and act like that show is catered to the teenage, young adult audience. Some people even mentioned Insecure. Mind you, in Insecure, Issa and Molly were in their late 20s, early 30s, so that doesn't count either. Some people even brought up Forever, and I think that Forever is a great show. The Black girlies showed up and showed out for that show, which is why it's being renewed for a season 2. Like, Clearly, there's a drought. People want to see more coming of age young adult TV shows. But let's not act like Forever was some comfort show. Yes, it may have given you the warm and fuzzies and made you think about that first love, but let's lay out the facts. She had a single mom. Dad wasn't really in her life. There was also some trauma with the ex-boyfriend because he posted a video of her doing a sexual act. So let's not act like Forever was just some feel-good show, because it wasn't. And honestly, I'm just still stuck on the fact that Tyler motherfucking Perry is the only person that people can suggest to watch when it comes to this debate, as if he's ever catered to that demographic. Like, you literally cannot make this shit up. I feel like a lot of people are still living in the past because they're quick to bring up, oh, well, y'all can go watch Moesha, That's So Raven, One-on-One, Girlfriends. And it's like, these are shows from the past. What about now? What is being catered to Black girls now that they can watch and look up to? It's just crazy to me that Black girls wanting better representation in shows automatically equals anti-Blackness to some. But I feel like this reasoning stems from, there's a shift happening. We are in a Black girl renaissance. We are witnessing the rise and takeover of a lot of Black women in media, and it has a lot of people scared, shook, panicking.
Let's discuss the pattern in how dark-skinned women are portrayed on television, because it's definitely intentional. In many Black sitcoms, there is a light-skinned lead portrayed as beautiful, sought-after, and classy, and a dark-skinned sidekick who was the butt of many jokes. I was often annoyed with the banter between Pam and Martin, constantly taking shots at her looks, while the jokes on light-skinned Gina were never a question of her beauty. If you examine the show Harlem, the ladies are classy and successful outside of Angie, the darkest woman on the cast, who the writers portray as a caricature of what people think a ghetto Black woman looks and sounds like. Don't even get me started on DJI from the Proud family. Once again, the light-skinned character is classy, knows how to act, and comes from a good family, while DJI, the dark-skinned best friend, has a ton of siblings and is portrayed as loud and ghetto. I mean, look at the way they made her dress. Dark-skinned Black women are often portrayed as desperate, constantly thirsting for a man. Think Nikki and Professor. Annie from Sisters is another one who teeters the line of a caricature, but they balance it out by having other classy, career-driven dark-skinned women on the cast. When you think of the history in casting a dark-skinned man with a light-skinned love interest, this is not a coincidence. But these days, I'm seeing a shift in television in the way we're portrayed that I really like. Sterling K. Brown is known for advocating for dark-skinned love interests in his shows, such as Paradise, and Snowfall did a good job at this as well. Even Bridgerton gave us a dark-skinned love interest in Lady Danbury. But for the rest of you writers, I'm gonna need you to switch it up.
It's crazy to me how interracial dating is classified as propaganda and anti-Black when Black women are involved, but not the other way around. Because that was an argument that many people were saying on Twitter.
Oh, y'all just want to see Black girls in suburbia being chased by white men.
Okay, what's the problem with that? What's the problem with seeing Black women in media with all races of men? Black men and boys have been promoted with the whole entire rainbow of women, and no one bats an eye. But when it's Black women and girls, all of a sudden it's propaganda. Like, please, I know exactly what you are. I am a firm believer that multiple things can be true at once. So although there may not be a shortage of Black women in the mainstream media, like, yes, we have Tyler Perry, yes, we have Abbott Elementary, yes, we have Forever, but when it comes specifically down to the niche of Black girls and teenagers in young adult shows, coming of age shows, there is clearly a shortage there. Black girls deserve to have feel-good TV shows where she's the love interest, where she's not struggling, where she's being pursued, where everyone adores her, not her being assaulted, berated, treated poorly. Like, I don't understand why everyone else can have escapism except for Black girls. Like, the way that y'all treat Black women and girls for wanting escapism and positivity in media is very concerning. I know that I'm Black. I'm very much aware that I'm Black. I don't have to be reminded of my Blackness every single time I turn on the TV. And if me saying that makes me anti-Black, then you know what? Okay. I can't even watch most of the movies and TV shows in the Black section because most of it is just like a big old trauma dumping. There is a lack of just feel-good comfort movies and TV shows that are being produced right now. One person that does a very good job of writing nuanced, complex, complicated Black female characters is Shonda Rhimes. Like, I'm watching Scandal right now, and Olivia Pope is like, she makes you mad, but it's like you can't help but root for her. Like, you see her flaws, but at the end of the day, you gonna root for her. So, Shonda, if you're watching this, if you ever see this video, if you can just give us something like that, a complex Black female character for a young adult show, girl, I will love you forever. Black women and girls deserve love stories. They deserve soft stories. They deserve romantic stories. They deserve comedic stories that's not making fun of them or their trauma or their pain. They deserve stories that uplift them. They deserve stories that show them something different. All right, that is all I have on this topic today. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Do you feel like Black girls wanting better and more positive representation, feel-good TV shows? Do you feel like that's anti-Black? Like, let's chat and discuss. Anyways, until next time, sexy butterflies.